Name the unknown cost before writing 12c plus 30 equals 102.
The natural world is defined by limits. A river can only rise so high before it spills its banks. A branch can only hold so much weight. Here on the Firefly toll path, the real world rarely gives us ready-made math. Instead, it presents situations with strict rules and boundaries. We can navigate these boundaries. With the quiet guidance of Kit, our wise math Sheba, we will learn to capture these physical constraints by creating equations and inequalities in one variable, including ones with absolute value, and use them to solve problems. Progressing past the physical obstacles on this path requires us to read the environment's rules. We must observe the specific conditions of the terrain and build the mathematical expression that defines that unique limit. Translating real-world limits into precise one-variable models is how we find exact solutions, or define the valid ranges of what is possible. Pip's first obstacle is the fee gate, which requires a single, rigid answer. Let's look at the scenario it presents. A gym charges a $30 fee plus $12 per class. If the total bill is exactly 102, how many classes were taken? We start by defining our variable. Let C be the number of classes. Because the total bill hits an exact target of 102, we set up an equation. 12c plus 30 equals 102. Now we isolate the variable to solve. Subtract the flat $30 fee from both sides, and we get 12c equals 72. Divide both sides by 12, and we find that c equals 6. The model is 12c plus 30 equals 102, and the solution is 6 classes. With the gate open, the path leads to the ticket ferry, where the rules change from an exact match to a maximum boundary. A student has at most $65 to spend on museum tickets that cost $8 each. How many tickets can the student buy? The phrase "at most" indicates flexibility up to a hard ceiling. If we let t be the number of tickets, the total cost is 8 times t. But this time, 8t cannot exceed our budget. It requires an inequality. 8t must be less than or equal to 65. Solving for t, we divide 65 by 8, giving us t is less than or equal to 8.125. Since the student cannot purchase a fraction of a ticket, we look for the greatest whole number solution within this boundary. That leaves us with 8. The model is 8t less than or equal to 65, and the student can buy at most 8 tickets. Deep into the frost hollow, the constraint becomes a range of tolerance. A freezer should stay within 2 degrees of negative 18 degrees Celsius. We need to write and interpret an absolute value statement for temperature T. We are given a target of negative 18 and an allowed distance of 2 degrees in either direction. To model this, we write the absolute value of the difference between T and negative 18. That gives us the distance statement. Absolute value of T plus 18 is less than or equal to 2. The absolute value bars represent the distance between our temperature and the target. Since that distance can be no more than 2 degrees, the temperature can drift 2 units higher to negative 16, or 2 units lower to negative 20. A correct model is absolute value of T plus 18 less than or equal to 2, which means negative 20 less than or equal to T less than or equal to negative 16, with T measured in degrees Celsius. At the volunteer reg, the final gate tests how we evaluate the language of a constraint itself. A student says a budget problem with the words "at least 30 volunteers" should be modeled with an equation. What is the better model type? The trigger phrase here is "at least." That language signals a lower bound, a starting floor that extends infinitely outward. It does not demand a single rigid point. Because we are dealing with a minimum acceptable number, an equation is too restrictive. We need an inequality. We define volunteers as V and model the relation as V is greater than or equal to 30. An inequality is the better model because the situation gives a minimum, not an exact total. Looking back along the Firefly toll path, the physical terrain is unified by the mathematics that resolved it. Here are the results. The model is 12c plus 30 equals 102, and the solution is 6 classes. The model is 8t less than or equal to 65, and the student can buy at most 8 tickets. A correct model is absolute value of t plus 18 less than or equal to 2, which means negative 20 less than or equal to t less than or equal to negative 16, with t measured in degrees Celsius. An inequality is the better model because the situation gives a minimum, not an exact total. By learning to identify exact points, upper ceilings, lower bounds, and intervals of tolerance, we can accurately translate any real-world limitation into a functional mathematical model. Once we define the parameters of our environment, the path ahead becomes clear and navigable.
Subtract 30, divide by 12, and check that C equals 6.